you're focusing on what you haven't done versus what you have done. I watch so many people, and you've done so much more than so many people that try to do what you've done.
Hello,
Good to
Gary.
see you again. Hi, Gary.
Catalina.
How are
So
you doing?
I asked for permission to bring my friend Ernest. He's a huge fan of yours, and he has a question he's going to ask you towards the end of our little time here together. So Ernest, get ready for your turn.
Yes, more than ready.
Yeah.
Was born ready.
Yes. Awesome. We're ready. So Gary, since I know we have little time, the first thing I want to ask you, and a lot of my fellow V friends have been asking me, right? This is our last FaceTime. This is our third and final one.
Yep.
This year is our last Veecon as well. So
Yes.
what's in store for access tokens? What's happening after Veecon 2024?
Yeah, obviously I'm focused on the collectible nature of the characters and all that nature. And as far as, Veecon and access tokens, obviously I get brillions of emails on this. And I always respond the same, which is, the truth is, I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that I have to work through operationally, legally. And so I'm really just focused on delivering the best Veecon and delivering the best access experiences. Obviously, the coolest part of this is the ability to, do things. But as you can imagine, especially this journey that I know you know everything about, I have zero appetite to create speculation and get myself into the same pickle that I put myself in the past. And so I'm focused on delivering on what I said I was going to deliver.
Yeah.
And then from there, hope if I'm able to do things, hoping to view them as surprise and delights and values more than speculation and expectations.
Absolutely. I love that. That's what I was expecting you to answer. The next thing I want to know, your book is coming up. We talked about this in October when we met. What are you most excited about people implementing of this book? What's your favorite chapter or one thing that you hope people implement when they read it?
You're talking about day trading attention.
Yes, day trading attention.
I think, and you and many benefited from, jab, 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 right hook. This is that book all over again, but 10 times stronger. Like the world is really changing. And what I want them to really understand is key principles like you've got 1 second to get someone's attention. The platform's attentions change.
Yes.
There's just a lot of different, ways to execute content. The little nuances, kind of like what Ernest did to try to get my attention before this thing. Like you could do a collaboration post. You can activate your audience. You can do it on TikTok. You can do it on LinkedIn. Like if I can get people to understand, yes, occasionally every 3-4 years and forever, I'll, and I know you will definitely jump when this happens next time. I may out of nowhere be like balloons.com. It's going to be balloons is going to be the next big social network based on TikTok and everything else. Like I think people will jump this time, but day to day, there's levers to be good at Facebook right now, to be good at Google, Shorts, YouTube Shorts, good at TikTok. So it's you'll find it interesting, Catalina. It's the first book that I've written that I even think there's boring parts in because I go so deep. It's almost like even boring for me, but I actually think that's going to make it a smash hit because people are like, because I'm really giving everything I know and is making everything that I do work.
I love it. I'm excited. And I hope, even though this is my last access token experience, I hope I can do another call with you to talk about that book when it's out.
You knew me before, Be Friends. You know that I'm incredibly generous with my time and we're friends. So like, you're not going to need a token to have interactions with me in the future.
Oh, yeah.
I love you. All right. My final question before I let Ernest do his question. I struggle a lot. Maybe you've noticed this since you know me. I struggle a little bit with my self-confidence, and something I admire from you is your self-confidence. What's your advice for people like me who sometimes don't have the confidence to go for bigger things?
You're focusing on what you haven't done versus what you have done.
I do.
You know, I watch so many people, and you've done so much more than so many people that try to do what you've done. And you'll appreciate this. You've watched my career for a long time. It's also ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're hotter than you were. Sometimes you're more revered than you were. Sometimes you're in the doldrums. Sometimes you're cold. You know, I don't judge myself on today or a year ago. You know what I mean, Catalina? Like there's moments. You know that there's going to be more moments of opportunity.
Mhm.
And you've learned a lot from, especially being so close to me, you've learned a lot from TikTok and from NFT time, right? You know, and so you'll take that with you the next opportunities, and you'll get to maximize those.
I hope so. All right, Ernest, go ahead. You got a couple minutes before we are.
Thank you, Gary, for your time. I know you're writing in your mind the perfectly parented book. So first of all, thank you, Carolina, for that opportunity. Well, GaryVee Nerd Talk. This is a 90-second gratitude letter with one purpose: to get a day and time to come to New York to show you that what I'm going to introduce you next. 3 years ago, with your intellectual generosity, you planted a seed saying, every book that's got any juice will become an NFT. Say, yeah.
Given that I'm already 3 minutes late for my next one, and given that I'm going to say yes to giving you 15 minutes in New York City.
Oh, cool, man.
Maybe
I will send it as a picture to you because it's important for me that you can watch the video and you co-created that with me.
Good news. When you come, we can do all of it.
Yeah.
When do you want to come?
Next week. Next week.
Let's
I'm in Barcelona.
Let's do send me an email. It will definitely be May or June. Send me an email right now.
Okay.
Gary, if you want to drink wine for 15 minutes, you can do whatever you want. You will get 15 minutes, May, June, and that's only because it's Catalina. That's it.
Carolina, love you.
I'm gonna tag along. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Gary.
Be ready, Gary. Thank you.